My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Into the Gungeon. At the end of the last episode, we managed to pull away with a... spoiler window. Success. A win. A kill of the Lich variety. Which of course means that is the first. We are going for our second on the streak. Oh, baby. I should really have a notepad beside me to scroll these down. Because otherwise I am definitely going to immediately forget exactly how many wins we've accomplished. Let's get back to the budget revolver. I really shouldn't be using the shotgun here. Not because I don't want to waste ammunition in the shotgun, but just because the shotgun incentivizes a style of play that often results in me getting hit a lot more than I feel I ought to. Good Molotov right there. Prevented me from having to deal with the two bullet king that were on the upside here. Blast helmet? Not too good. Okay. I managed to actually perfectly roll in all of those frames and avoid the damage there. I'm actually quite pleased, to be honest. Beautiful. That was really bad. I had to blank to save myself money there. Because for some reason, I thought that space was going to swap my items. I have no clue why. I just, for some reason, thought that space was going to swap me to my... my budget revolver. Sorry, back to my sword-off. And then I'd be able to easily take out the grenades. No good reason for it. Just dumbness. A hell of a lot of dumb. So I'm running with one blank less than I might otherwise want. That said, we are playing as one of the characters that does have a stronger boss kill potential on the first floor. Budget revolver does 6 damage per shot. Okay, that was terrifying. I still don't know what that enemy is and why it keeps showing up in my goddamn runs. Brown chest. I'm not going to take 3 curse just to open a brown chest. I have gone to the shop already. So I can pick up that key. Yeah, I am playing as one of the characters that has a better boss kill potential for the first floor. So I'm already quite pleased to go in and force the weapon. Using the Molotov cocktail as a modifier for our damage. 6 damage per shot from the budget revolver. It doesn't have abysmal range. Its accuracy isn't excellent, but its accuracy doesn't really matter when you're fighting enemies that are as large as the bosses on the first floor. Unfortunately, this is the only enemy on the first floor that is fire immune. I couldn't afford to use blank there, where otherwise I might have. Yeah, because I'm gonna need it right there. I was pretty certain I was gonna need it really, really soon. Turns out I was correct. Occasionally it sucks to be correct. Oh god, this one's gonna suck as well. Ah, shit. Didn't take damage, but... another attack pattern like that, and I'm probably not going to be holding out. Or I'm going to take damage randomly into an attack that I should be completely fine against. That'll happen too. That'll happen on occasion. You know the worst thing? Now I'm actually going to get the flawless. So if I just dealt well with that attack pattern that I've dodged flawlessly a million times, I would have been fine. Ugh. Oh, that's not good. Quad laser. None can defeat it. So quad laser is really good against bosses that chase you, and other than that, it's horrible. Because of its shot speed. Have a look at this. Yeah. Does a bunch of damage, but doesn't really make up for the slow speed at which the bullet is fired. You either have to be in super close range, or just eat it. If you're super... like, if the boss is always in the same place... like, the boss is not mobile at all, then you can sometimes get away with using it. Simply due to the fact that you can shoot it towards the boss and then just wait 50 seconds for it to reach the boss. Okay. Definitely not going to open this because I'm going down to the Oubliette in order to force more weapons. You can't shoot the mirror, by the way, so that's why we're not going to be doing that. Damn, laser sight's actually really handy. Alright. Let's go. Fuck, I blanked in here, didn't I? So I actually destroyed the water barrel. Where's the other water barrel, then? God, if I destroyed the other water barrel... Ugh. This is gonna be tragic. Why do I feel like I did destroy the other water barrel? I have no specific memory. I have no specific memory otherwise. No. God, if it is this far away, I'm gonna be sad to even have to kick it all the way back. Nothing down here. Come on, water barrel! Has to be it. Nope, in the shop? Yeah, it's in the shop, beautiful. Okay, I'll let that actually go across. I'll go and purchase this key. I think I have to kick this against the wall here. Nope, that's not going to work for us then. Beautiful. I'm just trying to line this up perfectly so that I can actually kick it right out the door. Hey, there we go. Can't get around the other side, unfortunately. No! Damn it! I thought I stopped it at the right place, but nope. Accidentally kicked it back in the wrong direction. And teleported away. I'm pretty certain if I teleport back there, I'll actually destroy the barrel by teleporting directly on top of it. So I'm gonna not do that. Not make that horrible mistake. Is this lined up? It looks good. Hell yeah. Alright, down to the Oubliette we go. Make sure I'm set up with my 2 weapons I'm actually going to be using. And I'm going to have 2 keys when I go down there. That's a lot more keys than I typically have when I go down to the Oubliette. In fact, it's exactly 1 more key than I typically have. Let's have a look at the accuracy up on this. That's actually pretty damn severe. Budget revolver should be fine for all of the clears on this floor then. Okay. Am I hitting them with 5 shots and it's not doing anything? No, a lot of those must have hit destroyables and breakables in the room. Okay, 4 is enough for the bulletkin. That's what I would expect, but it just didn't seem like it earlier. Right, of course. Not going to be going for the armor crest, I have to imagine. That's going to be a difficult one to justify to myself. Beautiful. And just hide in the corner, destroy all shots that come my way. And we'll be fine. Knock him in. Yeah. Knock him in? Yeah. Beautiful. I actually pretty desperately wanted to throw the Molotov as I walked in here, but I know that there are so many rooms on this floor that we will desperately need the Molotov for. Okay. Like this one. This is exactly the kind of room that I wanted to save the Molotov for. Still took damage, but could have been a lot worse. Unfortunately, I did take damage to the veteran, and the veteran easily could have dropped money for me, so damn it! Possible loss of value right there. I'm just gonna wait for this one. Really? A grenade exploded next to you and you're like, whatever. Dude, I wish I had balls the size of that shotgun kin. Okay, full 5. Actually, we'll take these out. No, I missed one. Hang on. That's exactly what I was looking for there. More than beautiful to see it work out. Alright, just give me the boss. Thank you. And quad laser won't really work here, so you sort off. Let's not take damage in this boss fight, and then try and substitute my feelings about the last boss fight over to this one. It's fine to take damage against Bloodlord. Still can't believe I didn't flawless on the first floor. I'm real mad at myself about that. It was an easy dodge to make, and I just didn't. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately wasn't in range for a lot of the shots I was doing there. Sure, we'll just hide over here for a while. Gotta get back up close and personal so I can get the easy free shots while it's spawning. Yeah, I figured that one wouldn't work. Have to throw it while they're moving. Okay, and in just a few more rounds, I guess, we'll take out Blobulord. Sword Off still doesn't have the range to really be an effective room clear later in the game, so I'm fine with wasting its ammunition early. Not a problem for me. Ooh, Shade's Revolver. That's like 3 coolness up. Don't mind if I do. Do not mind at all. I'll keep Shades on the offhand. It 2 shots. Yes. Right. Respawn is a grenade here, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Full heart. Give me cigarettes. Let me get mad cool up in this. Get the Shroomer to poison itself. Thank you. Exactly. I didn't really want to have to swap my weapon there. But as soon as I realized it was going to make the kill on the Vampire Bat easier, the King Bullat, I think is actually its name, but it looks like a Vampire Bat. It was an immediate swap. Poison immunity? I don't know about that. I actually managed to hit the one that I want to get killed, but single shot wasn't enough. They have more than 6 HP. Can't believe I rolled straight into a wall just to accept that shot. Good work, Ryan. Really? Why couldn't I shoot that? I was blocked by some sort of an invisible object in front of me. Some sort of a barricade of hidden dimension. Alright, let's go open our chests. Huntsman, it's fine. Oh, wait, I have accuracy up. Huntsman's a lot better right now. Awesome. Be a bullet effect. Not scattershot, though. Alright, we're gonna go buy a key, and then collect this health and leave. It's a shame nothing spawned. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Definitely nothing on either side of that. Only obvious location for a secret room would be adjacent to here. I'm actually going to test with my gun here, because I want to save those blanks if possible. Okay. And I can shoot again. Now he gets mad at me, but he'll be fine tomorrow. He'll be fine next floor, is what I mean. Since it's not actually a blank that would come back when I go down to the next floor, I do want to try and save it. It could guarantee my flawless this floor, for example. Whoop! Damn! Blanks are real right now. Okay, it doesn't one-shot a sun, but it does one-shot a basic bulletkin. And it two-shots the majority of everything else. That tells me a lot about its damage. If even one if even one pellet, rather, misses, it doesn't one-shot a standard enemy. That's rough. Let's try and miss one pellet. Yeah, we just missed one pellet there and it still didn't kill. Alright, let's get Mahogany so this increases its damage by 25%. Mahogany and Huntsman have that synergy. Okay. So, I'm still okay with this weapon because it two-shots everything except for a blue bulletkin. Sorry, blue shotgunkin. That's reasonable. Okay. It looks like I'm doing about as much damage with all of these pellets as I would do with a single crossbow fire. Because it's two-shotting the same things a crossbow would be two-shotting, and it's one-shotting the same things a crossbow would be one-shotting. The easiest way to check would be to check their actual damage stats, but again, I'm uploading, so I can't really afford to do that. That's a good boss weapon. Kinda want to go back and take Bundle of Wands. Even before I fight the boss. Just to guarantee that I get the flawless. Is it more important that I force a weapon right now, or is it more important that I get the flawless? I think it's way more important that I get the flawless. But at the same time, I don't think I'm necessarily certain not to get the flawless with more weapons that I'm currently using. Maybe it's a false choice. I think I can have both. Okay. If I see a really high-tier chest on this floor, I probably still just open it. If it's the weapon, then it's probably going to be more equipped to killing a boss than any of the weapons I'm currently holding. If it's a weapon and it's bad, then I can just go buy a Bundle of Wands, because I'm probably going to buy a Bundle of Wands regardless. And if it is not a weapon, then it's not going to affect my forcing a weapon from the boss. So, it all seems to me good. Is this a sign that I have beholster on this floor. Let's try and keep that in mind. I thought that enemy specifically, is that supposed to be a hint that I have the beholster on this floor, or is that just a standard room now? You know what? I'm just gonna open them. That's rough. Oh god, can you even make this slower? Ah, you can! Ooh boy. Just gonna buy a bundle of wands, because I'm definitely gonna be buying a bundle of wands. I really should have finished the floor before I did any of this, but... I was thinking, oh, how cool is it gonna be if I open this and I get the sling. I wasn't thinking how shit is it gonna be if I open this and get Mega Dowser. Beautiful. Just trying to guarantee that we don't let him eat anything. Yeah, he's gonna get that one up there. Crap. I hate it. I hate that he can actually just run straight for you and it's like, oh great, I guess I take damage. And we forced a shitty weapon after all. We didn't even force the weapon, to be fair. We just got a shitty weapon after all of that. I'm mad. I'm real mad about it. Oh, this is not good. Winchester, fine. It's just gonna be... No! Did I already find the shrine room? So that sucked a whole lot. Fucking Anaconda. Here goes another piece of armor. Just gotta not tilt. If I tilt, I lose. What are you? Gun muncher. Had to be. Alright, let's go get the key and then leave. Also probably blank the exit out here. Alright then. Ah, crap. First sale grade I see, I'm gonna sell the heavy bullets because my bullets are too slow. For general room clearing purposes. For boss clearing purposes, they're fine still as they are. But especially, look at that. It knocks them back. Since the bullets move so slow, it hits the knockback, and then the knockback makes sure the rest of the bullets don't hit. So in certain cases, it could actually be effectively a damage down. Beautiful. If I don't get a sale grate this floor, do I still throw it away? I think so. See how it's knocking them back? It's not handy right now. Okay, I think I actually have to go to a single shot weapon. So that the knockback in a single attack is not so pronounced. Alright, what do you have? What do you have? Probably can't afford that. 3 curse for a blue chest. It's a bit steep, I'll be honest. on. I need, like, HP, key shops, smoke bomb, the ability to steal. Maybe if there's a special shop on this floor, maybe. Just gonna hide down here and roll at opportune times. Alright. This floor. What boss could I definitely kill easily on this floor? Not even Cannon Balrog. Definitely not Tread. Of course not Mind Flayer. Okay, Cannon Balrog's probably the easiest of them. It's just whether or not I'd flawless at this point that I'm worried about. Alright. What do you have? Shop, shop, shop. Damn it. Stop being gun munchers. This is really harmful right now, game. Okay, we are very far from the spawn room. Should be boss soon. Alright. Full 6 shots is enough to take out the big mushroom. Good to know. Come on, bundle of wands. Do your thing, by which I mean a stupid amount of damage that is unexpected of a weapon that is supposed to be primarily valuable for its ability to hex. Okay. Blank. Just blank. Doesn't matter to get the secret room, just blank. Beautiful. Actually managed the flawless there. If I managed the flawless last floor, I'd now be in a confident position. But that's a railgun. That's gonna make boss kills easier, but I need the HP so that I can deal with the interlude rooms between boss kills. If it was now just a boss rush until the end of the game, I'd actually be quite confident. But it's not. There's a lot more in between. There we go. At the very least, railgun for me, it's not going to guarantee flawless kills against bosses. Is the only reason I'm not super excited. Beautiful. Beautiful. We have accuracy up and damage up. The two things that make Flash Ray ridiculously OP. Just a little more damage up and we will be able to use Flash Ray through the entire game. I'm really, 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 really pleased that I didn't drop heavy bullets now. Because this is exactly where those chickens come home to roost. We still have the damage. This is not affected by the downside of heavy bullets at all. We have the accuracy up to definitely utilize it. It's perfect. Elder Blank. I'll take it. And I'll take Smoke Bomb. So, goodbye, Elder Blank. The idea behind taking Elder Blank and considering continuing to hold it was an extra level of curse there would get me extra extra ammunition rather, drops over the course of the game. And that ammunition would be used to constantly refill Flash Ray, and I would only use Flash Ray as my weapon. It's been a long time since I've had a Flash Ray run, so I don't think anyone is going to begrudge me using this weapon or relying on this as a little bit of a crutch. Pretty certain we're going to be killing it that wave. Okay, heavy boots and the heavy bullets, they are in a synergy together, but you only need one or the other. And then you need Anvilin or Big Iron. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a bonus to that synergy if you have both of either element. If there was, that'd be really handy. Alright, you know what? I think I actually take the 3 levels of curse in order to open... No, I can't do it. I can't take 3 levels of curse in order to open the blue chest because I am going to be going and stealing things from different stores. Right? But at the same rate, is it 3 levels of curse? Or is it 1.5 levels of curse? Alright. Mirror Gungeon. If it's shattered by shooting it, I think you get the 3 levels of curse. I don't know what else, though. Okay, the chest can be opened, which will shatter the mirror, and it increases the player's curse by 3.5. It'll also shatter if you shoot it, which will increase the player's curse and make the chest inaccessible. Well, that sucks. I thought it was different depending on whether or not you shot it. Oh well. Let's go through the hollow. Really? No respawn? That's a big room for just one dude. Oh, right. Heavy boots, of course, they can't be moved. Okay. Just needed to get one of the blue globulons down immediately. Rest of the fight takes care of itself. You are kidding me. That motherfucker can be cursed? Okay, good, I got him. Beautiful. Whew. Double key drop at the end of that room. Don't mind if I do. I mean, of course, one of them was the enemy we killed. The key bulletkin. But still, that's going to cover the entire floor. And shit, next floor is already covered, so... in a great position here. Is this going to be the only time I back myself into a corner in this room and manage to make it out without taking damage? Apparently. Yeah. Deal with that, red coat. It's perfect because it can't catch the bullets. These are lasers. It's one of the perfect guns for fighting them. Alright, now we're out of ammunition, so back to horror. Let's just get an ammo drop, please. Woo! It's actually not important to force weapons from bosses right now, I don't think. Yep. Lost the ability to steal. But this is going to give me the ability to nullify a bunch of rooms. I can't believe that thing survived as long as it did. Double key down here. Oh shit, was it the one? Like, if they're jammed, do they drop double keys? Is that what just happened? Or was that the end of room drop next to the drop from the enemy? I can't tell. Especially since I have the coolness up from holding Shade's revolver. We're in a really good position to be using bracket key. Okay, good. Okay, hang on. Stand over on this side. Beautiful. I'm gonna be really sad if there's something amazing in a shop that I want and I can't get it, but that's always the case. Nothing new about that. Beautiful. I'm gonna try and get as many of these to be penetrative shots when I can. But when I can't, I won't really push it. Good clear. Demon head. Fine. That will be good for certain attacks, actually, definitely. There's, especially any skull attacks. Any of those homing skull attacks, it'll be able to take them out. Alright, shop. Rattler. It's another room clear. Oh, there's the ability to sell, but I'm not selling it at the moment, of course. Of course not. Railgun is good for bosses, but is it good right now? I'm not certain. Actually, just not going to be certain. Okay. Especially if we have Warmonger, quad laser is probably going to be our best weapon. Okay, not Warmonger. That's not the gun I was trying to pull out. Hey! That was a hell of a lot of them in one sweep there. Damn it. There we go. Okay. That was actually a little tense near the end there. I was pretty certain I was going to miss out on the flawless. I mean, I don't need jetpack. Let's just continue. Another blank. I mean, I don't have anything giving me a third blank per floor, so that's actually helpful. Is there anything I definitely want to sell? Because if I'm going to sell anything, I sell it right now so that I can take the money down to the next floor. I'm never going to use Sword Off. There would have to be a black market next floor for Mega Dowser to be good. I can easily gun munch a few of these. Yeah, the rest of them are either gun munch or they're viable in a different situation. Let's go back to Flash Ray. And then on the offhand of Flash Ray, just like Winchester probably. If I can get the flawless on this floor, I'm no longer really that worried. But missing the first 2 flawlesses... That's abysmal. Okay. These out. Beautiful. Damn it! Just leave. I didn't want to respawn here. If I don't want to respawn, I should be using the bracket key, because it does prevent respawns in the room. But preventing respawns in the room also prevents me from getting the money from the enemies that would have respawned. So I've got to think, which of the respawns in these rooms will I be able to deal with flawlessly? The respawn in this room, for example, I can deal with. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, this sucks. Hey, I finally managed to get you to throw your arm. Yeah, of course, of course. I had to get hit here. It's not the respawn in this room that sucks. It's the fucking forge hammer. How about health up from external source? I'm talking something I can buy, maybe just monster blood would be fine. Heart of Ice would be the best, because that's coolness up. Increase how often we find ammo. Well, it increases how often we find items, and in combination with the curse that we already have, the items are more likely to be ammo, so it increases how often we find ammo. Nice. Oh, it's just a single revolver knot. This is fine. Beautiful. Give me the forge and then the item room over in this area so that I can make informed decisions. Damn it. This is always where I pretty much clock out. The flash ray. I just want to be using the flash ray, damn it. Stupid amount of keys, though. Alright, sure. Just blow that up. Nice. And no summon for you, because you're the last enemy on the map. No respawn either, because I used the bracket key. Crap. Another really poor weapon. That's good, that's not necessary. That's gonna give me more curse than I can afford currently. This. Whee! Right, I forgot, you can't roll through them on all floors. That's my bad. Just stay backed up. You. Finally, the knockback actually came into effect in a good way there, knocking an enemy back into a TNT barrel and then destroying the TNT barrel on them. Time for you to die, friend. Beautiful. Oh, god damn, revolving on. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Thank you. That would have been too much of a goddamn hassle to deal with. Super Space Turtle, excellent. It's going to kick in a significant amount of damage while we just chill. Ah, yep. Well, there goes my ammunition for Flash Ray. Left the room too quickly. It's entirely my fault. I have that constantly because I expect, oh, only one thing's gonna spawn. And then a half-heart spawned and I was like, okay, cool, now I can run away. But no, multiple things can spawn. It's not incredibly common, but it can happen. I've seen it happen enough times that I should be accustomed to it by now. You'd think after all this time. Just gonna destroy this room instantly. Well, there's the mahogany I was asking for this entire time. Extra key, sure. I kind of want to go and get the hearts now. But I shouldn't need them until after the boss fight. If I need them in the boss fight, then something's already gone stupidly wrong. I've already probably failed at that point. Crap. Guess go back to these. Oh, don't mind if I do. And we win. We have to throw away the other item, but we will win. So that's handy. Good thing we have all this extra coolness. God, that really takes a load off my mind. I was terrified for a while there. Showed in my voice. But no, we'll be fine. You just back the fuck up, mister. And, this gun, I guess? Oh, that's not the gun I was looking for. I'm very close to the point of entirely fed up with using these weapons. I don't need the HP anymore. That's not a necessity. I kind of want to take Mahogany Crown of Guns. So I will. So Mahogany had a synergy. Again, that's going to be 25% extra damage on both Mahogany and the other weapon that I'm using, the Huntsman. I've got to make sure, and my offhand is going to be Demon Head so that I can deal with the specific attacks when they come up. This is going to trigger a lot of boss armor when they start hitting. Yeah, crap. Didn't want to have to use a blank yet, but I really should have just used it anyway. Ah, it's horrible. It's destroying my quad laser shots. Look at the huge leaps down in health when they start impacting. Those leaps, of course, stop when boss armor starts. It's fun before it does. Yeah, that should actually be enough bullets. I don't need to fire the rest. Never mind. For some reason, my demon head didn't go off, so... I'm now gonna have to kick in all of this extra damage here. Roll in. And again. Okay, come on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is gonna be a 2 cycle. I'm fine with this. I should still purchase the HP after the fight if I can, but I can't, so that was dumb. Crown of Guns was a dumb idea. I thought I was going to use it in this fight, and then I just didn't end up using it at all. One sec. Alright. I don't have anything to make the health in here cheaper. I think I might be able to afford the half heart. Yeah. No other health on the floor. Alright, let's get out of here. Guess I'll stick with Mahogany? It's gonna be super slow, though. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's super slow, and it doesn't even one-shot. Really hoping it would be by now. It's not too far from one-shotting, apparently. Evident in the fact that a few shots from Space Turtle is enough to make it a one-shot. All of that has sucked so far. I think I have to change my weapon again. Ryan, even though you have the orange, you can still die. It doesn't definitely mean a win if you take 500 damage in every room. Beautiful. Let's try and find myself a nice little niche and hide in it. That was a very, very crafty shot. I'll give you that much, King Bullat. Nice try. Okay, now I have to use... oh, shit. I really need an ammo drop. Ammo? Please? Just sometime soon, game. You'll go straight into the flash ray. I'll just enjoy myself for the rest of the run, and then we'll use the railgun for killing the boss. How about that? I'll use Mahogany for killing the boss. I'll throw the empty quad laser at the boss until it does enough damage to kill it. Whatever you want, game. Just give me the ammo drop, please. There we go. No ammo drop yet. This is still my fault, because... I mean, it's empty since the last ammo drop that I accidentally missed. So this is all on me. And that makes it worse, because now I have no one else to blame. Right, continue up in this direction, please. Damn it, it's going back down. Alright, we have to go south. I was really hoping it wouldn't look back. Alright. You hang out back there. You... So even the up close and personal is only enough to take out a lead round if I hit every single round. With the extra 45% damage I have, that's still the only way that we get any one-shots. I mean, we also get a one-shot if we knock someone off, but that doesn't really count. Come on. These are fine because we can stand directly next... Oh! Stop spawning into your steel animation. It's really rude. Beautiful. Okay, we finally got the ammo drop. Game is over. So if that's first 3 split, that makes this the second 3 split. I think it's going to be on the inside of the map. So I'm going to go in. Beautiful. Damn it! That's not what I wanted. We're all set. Come on. Have an entrance to the other side of the room. And it doesn't. Bugger. Okay, this one is probably best dealt with, just for the efficiency of ammo, by using bundle wands until I transmute. Turned out to work. That's a stupid amount of money. I'd be really pleased if I had gilded rounds. Unfortunately, I don't, so I don't care. It's good to occasionally have these runs where you can use the weapons that don't always see the light of day in other runs. Ugh. Lame. Having to do this room, and I've already taken 2 damage. Chose the complete wrong direction, naturally. At the very least, after all this, it looks like the game is going to end in a win. Only because of the orange. My poor play on the first 2 floors especially pretty much locked me out of winning with any other way. And then the orange showed up just to save us. As it has so many times. All praise the orange. I'll be taking that. We'll go double back for the half heart here. Oh, there's another room there. So I didn't need to do this yet, but whatever. Come on, pop up. Come 1, 2. Managed to knock one into oblivion. I didn't really think we'd have much knockback on this this gun, but it turned out to work enough. Time for the boss. To start out, I'm just gonna walk in with railgun. Damn it. Taking a lot more damage here in the first section than I was hoping to. Still should be fine. Crown of guns against the second section, or continuation of using the railgun. The railgun should be fine. Crown of guns, if it was ever going to be effective, would be effective against the second section because the second section is so large, but I still think we can get away with just using the railgun. Plus, the railgun is going to be super effective here as well. Why deviate from the strat that works? Okay. Oh, damn it. Beautiful. Okay, 3. I still think I have to use railgun. I don't think I can swap to mahogany or anything flashy like that. Maybe if I had speed up, I could afford something else, but whew. Thankfully I only took one hit there. Really should have blanked. I saw it coming from a million miles away. Still didn't blank. Alright. Now we got trouble. Are you kidding me? That was following me the entire time. Jesus. Thank you, Space Turtle, for kicking in all the extra damage. That might be like the worst round of Gungeon I've played in ages. I'm clearly just not into the ability to play Gungeon today. I must just be scatterbrained in some way, shape, or form. I don't understand what it is. But that's the last Gungeon run that I'm going to record today, because my reflexes just are not responding to the brain stimulus that I'm not even sending. The only reason I won that was due to experience, not due to actually skill or finesse. And of course, the orange. My name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been... God, that really shouldn't have been successful. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.